let's look at Christianity now. And you became born again in school when you went to school, right? I'm talking about the youth, Reverend. Yeah. Do you think that it's easier for the youth to turn to Christ more compared to how you, so many years back when you became a Christian, in this age of social media, you know, and technological advancement? Do you think it's rather more difficult or easier for people to live for Christ?
I think it's the same. Whatever they do to be influenced negatively, they should do the same thing to be influenced positively. So they are still attracted to all the rappers of the world, all the entertainers and the soccer stars and the politicians and the intellectuals. Everybody still affects them and influences them. Even Satanism, the youth are drawn to Satanism. In other words, they are looking at a certain example, and the positive examples are also there for them to look at. For me, in my day, I saw a positive influence at Bishop Duncan Williams.
Wow.
At that time, we used to call him Pastor Nick. And he came to Presec to preach. I was youth. I saw him. That was an example. I just told myself, if a nice young man like this can preach with this amount of passion and believes in Jesus, I want to follow this example. And I did. And today, the examples are all over the place. And by the grace of God, he's still there. And he's a bigger influence today than when I knew him. So if at that time, he was a fisher of men and he could draw me with that level of his influence at that time, today with the monumental figure that he is, I think it should be easier for a younger person to look at him, look at action and all the under-shepherds he has created, he has raised, and even pastors who are not action that he has influenced. They are all over the place, the positive examples. I think our generation of youth will not have an excuse because the stars, the sky is full of galaxies and stars of the kingdom of God who are just revealing the light of Jesus Christ. And you will not have excuse because the light is set on the hills. And if they can look at the good examples, they can be influenced and stop following the bad examples and give the excuse that the bad examples are too powerful. I think light is always more powerful than darkness. And even a flicker of light can disperse a whole mass of darkness. So that's the way I see it.
Wow.